Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Tuesday, November 8th or November 28th. Um, Alan and I are freezing. We had a snowstorm Sunday, I believe. And it's still like it's 20 degrees outside. So San Antonio is looking more and more appealing. Put it that way. I don't know how I can deal with the cold like I used to. I have a couple things. I posted this picture this morning. This is the scan tab on Thinkorswim. And basically what it's looking at, you can add different criteria. Like for example, the stock price is above $5. The volume is above 5,000. Market cap is 500 million. And this one, this study, after hours percent change. And that is actually in price performance, after hours percent change. This study is looking for those stocks that are moving pre-market. As a day trader, you need a stock to move. And I think I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned Crocs or not, but I added Crocs to the list. Now, when I look at my list, Crocs not on there. If I go look at Crocs, it's on my phone. It's just not on this one. If I look at Crocs, 1.79%. If I go look at that chart, and let me look at it in, yeah, let me look at it here. This right here is a big opening candle. So basically I said, okay, since I saw this 1.79, I eliminated it from trading today. I basically ignored it, even though it triggered long here. I didn't want to trade it because of that big opening candle. Now, this version, and this is in iOS, this is the version that I'm running on my phone. This version looks different than yours because I don't think it has the percentages. The percentages are on the Android version. Soon, I'm going to roll this version into production. I'm debating whether or not to spend some time working on messaging so that Alan can send messages as far as what trades he's looking at. But I may just push this into production because I use this daily and I'm liking the look of this format. The thing that I want to add, I think, so if you click on a stock, for example, Best Buy, it will give you all of the triggers during the day. Now, if it's in the afternoon, because I've run into this before, I want to know what was the most recent trigger. And that way I can go, like say I'm trading in the afternoon, I can look at which stock is closest to that 5-minute range. So I think I want to add that as well. Like I said, I've been using this version. It's close to production because I like what it does. It got me into Best Buy today. If you notice this 0.80, it's yellow, but it's still under that 1% level. Google 0.39. It's a very short or very small 5-minute candle. We were looking at MU earlier. And Alan actually took this list and gave me some ideas as far as which stocks to get rid of and which stocks to add. So I think Cliffs is going to be off the list. I think Affirm, which has done well these past 2 days, I think is going to be off the list. Shop, I guess, down below. Shop is going to be off the list. So what you want to do is get a good list of stocks that move every day. that move in enough of range that you can profit off of it. I posted this morning, and it's hard. I'm sitting here watching the stocks or watching the charts. I'm watching my triggers. But I posted in regards to these shorts, which actually bounced. And then this Best Buy trade, which actually did very well. And if you look, MU, here's 9 o'clock. Notice the reversal. Best Buy, notice the 9 a.m. reversal. Boog, 9 a.m. Notice the reversal. If you get in before 9 a.m., you need to be quick. You need to be in and out before this 9 a.m. reversal, because 80 to 90% of the time, 90% of the time at 9 a.m., things are going to change. And they change because people start taking profits. So keep that in mind as you're trading. I'm not going to say this is easy, but it is something that you can master. And I believe that this 5-minute app is the tool to help you on this journey. I mean, it tells you which stocks you can ignore because they haven't triggered. And granted, this in the afternoon, everything is triggered. But that first 30 to 45 minutes, there are a lot of stocks that are sitting there chopping in and out. And I'm trying to think of a good one, but offhand, I don't know.
Brian, another good technique that I've done really well with is that you want to trade certain stocks so you know the patterns of the stock. MU at the most usually moves 3%. When it hits 3%, you know it's time to get out or go the other way with it. So the second thing is the stocks are very unique to whole numbers. So if you look at MU today, I actually got back in short because so first of all, had 1,000 shares to go down, had 5,000 to go down. Did really well, sold it, within a couple minutes. I should have posted it, but I did it like within the last couple minutes of the market. But the point is that MU, if you look at the trade, you use that as a stop. So MU what closed it? What would it close it today, Brian?
76.12.
Yeah. So look at what happened at 75.
Yeah, or right below, we bounced again.
So what it is that we're in the short mode. I went short 5,000 shares at 75. Actually, I had the 74 puts, but the reason I tell you that is I used that as a stop. So if it went under 75, I bought the trade, which is what I did. It went down to 74.83. Then it worked itself back up and then went back up to that amount again, which was 75.
Yeah.
I sold, and then you see what it did is it finished up at $76, $77 up.
76,
not up, but at that amount.
Yeah, and there are a couple of tells in this chart. This is the 5-minute chart, and this is the 3-month daily. Here's your 9 a.m. right here, reversal. We bottom and then we come back up. If you look at this daily chart, we dropped at the open, and notice where these bottoms are as well. You have these these bottom candles or these trailing wicks sitting right 73.5, 74. So yeah, there is that support. And I think once you recognize this, you can go in thinking, oh, this is going to trigger short. This is going to continue to drop. But it held that 74 level like a floor. It basically said, okay, we're done dropping and reversed. So that is another indicator to kind of go along right there. So yeah. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, like I said, I want to get this version in production soon because it has these percentages that are helpful to pick which stocks to trade.
Boy, did
I
MU
have,
have a beautiful rise at the end of the day, huh?
right? Yeah, look at this. Went from 74 up to 76, so
You
two
know
over
what
70.
caused that?
What was that?
You know what caused that, Brian?
No, what caused that? Well, other than 9 a.m.
Because
reverse.
people, the shorts are covering and getting out.
Hmm. Yeah, that short
So
covering.
what it is it usually they'll cover the shorts at 330. I'm thinking that's where that is. It's at
Yeah, 1420 or 230 central, which is 330. So that last half hour. Um, last half hour, last 45 minutes.
and the news. What was the news? They're raising their guidance because they're doing so good. What causes the stock to go down? Yeah,
Right.
we're
Yeah.
making so much profit. We're going to go ahead and raise our guidance. That's the first time I've ever seen a stock drop. Ah, funny.
Yeah.
Hey Brian, I'm gonna run. It's man, you're hitting base hits, doubles, triples, home runs. Keep up with it. You're doing great.
Yeah.
And if people would wonder what I'm in, and no, I haven't posted because there's no reason I'm in them. I'm in them because of what I see, but it's a lot of it is Middle East related. But I'm still long Oxy. I'm still long Raytheon. I like MMM longs, but I unfortunately was in it last week, and then I like Save. I think the buyout's gonna. They're gonna announce the buyout's gonna go through. The stock should go up to 30.
Yeah.
And
And
what
for
will
those of you,
happen is that then the government, which is the government, will say, well, we're just going to go ahead and if they go ahead and try to merge, we're going to take away JetBlue's and Spirit's FAA license, and then it'll probably drop again.
right, exactly. Yeah. So yeah, so Save and JetBlue, which is JBLU, I think.
Yeah,
Um, and that was another one that took off today. Um, they're in talks to merge, and it's somewhat reminiscent of RAD. And hopefully they don't make the same mistake they did with RAD, that this is good for business, this merger of Save, which I think, didn't you mention $30?
33, 3150 is the thing.
Yeah, the buyout price.
Yeah.
Which $14, that's basically a double. So yeah. So well, I will let you go. Hopefully you guys have a good rest of the week. It's a choppy one. The market's choppy, the volume's um not as strong. So play what you can and create a stock list. And if you guys want, minus Crocs, Mine is Best Buy and mine is Affirm. You know, Goog, MU, Oxy, RTX, Visa, XOM, AMD. Um, Add those to your list and kind of get to know their characteristics. Because like Alan said, each stock kind of has a footprint, if you want to call it that, and get to know them. So it'll do well in trading. So with that, you guys have a good night, good rest of the week. Alan, we'll talk to you later. Thank you for everything. Have a good night. Bye, everyone.
Okay, we'll see you, Brian.